Time now for another vlog. And the cat is excited because once a month we record a vlog of things that we've been up to in real life. Things that we watched, things that we played, and sometimes real life stuff. Bad news. We didn't really do much in May.
Yeah, it was kind of lackluster. Also, hello.
Yeah, Riley's here. I'm here. You're here. By the way, thank you to everybody that does take the time to watch our vlogs. So, yeah, the May 2024 vlog. It's starting to get warm outside, and as it gets warmer, we're less inclined to go outside. And it sucks because we got really good at walking around the neighborhood almost every day, and now it's getting hotter. Like, even if we, go around, 8 o'clock at night, right before it gets dark, it's still, hot.
Right.
Sucks. So I guess we're just going to have to just stick with the treadmill throughout the summer.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not, I don't know, I'd just rather walk, I'd rather just walk around the neighborhood.
I'd rather do that too, but it's just, right now, you go 5 seconds outside and it's just...
Yeah.
You start sweating hard as fuck.
Yeah, and it's not even officially summer yet. That's the scary part. We have had a little bit of rain, last night. We had a really bad thunderstorm this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And it just felt like it was happening right on top of us. Boom, 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 boom. And we got some rain this morning. It was actually kind of cool when I went outside. But it's already hot again. It looks nice and hot outside. Yay. But I hope that we don't have a repeat of last summer because I lost a little tree in the backyard. And I think, a bush in the front yard?
Yeah, where it just died.
And I still haven't had them removed or replaced yet.
Eventually.
But anyways, yeah, there's not really much we were up to in real life in May except for the usual stuff. Running errands, going to the store, some appointments, and... Oh yeah, we did have a date night. We'll talk about date night. We just did that last night, so that was cool. Because it's been a quick minute since we actually went to a movie theater.
Yep.
And we were going at least once a month back in Louisiana.
Yeah, but they haven't released anything that's been wow.
Yeah.
Like the last movie we saw together was John Wick 4.
Yeah. That was March 2023. Yeah. That was around the time of the air show too.
Yeah.
But anyway, so what have we been watching? So Riley wanted to check out the newer Planet of the Apes films.
Yeah.
And we decided to sit down on a streaming service that has them. And
Disney Plus.
Yeah, Disney Plus. And we watched through Rise, Dawn, as well as War.
Right.
Overall, what's your opinions about those movies?
Well, they're all really good. There's not a single bad movie of the three.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all really good. I would have to rate them 2, 3, and 1. Okay. It's because, honestly, I just like them all. It's to me, it's with 1, it's the Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Of the trilogy. Where they're all good, but it's the worst of the best. There always has to be one last one, but they're all really good. And I like the protagonist. He's always interesting.
Yeah, Caesar.
Yeah, Caesar.
Played by the legendary Andy Serkis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's really good. Love Caesar. The other characters are also good. Maurice is good. I forgot the name of the gorilla. Buck.
Well, Buck is in the first one, and Luca is in the third one.
Yeah, and they got Koba.
Yeah, Koba was in the first 2 movies.
Yeah.
And then Rocket.
Yeah, and Rocket, and Ash, and Blue Eyes, and...
Yeah.
Everybody. They're all really good.
Yeah.
And... Usually when it comes to these movies, you would think the boring part is the humans, and, whatever. But they're also really good. Especially in the first one, you have, James Franco.
Yeah, and John Lithgow.
Yeah. And the second one, you had this dude called Malcolm. I forgot his actor name. But you had Malcolm and the girl and...
Yeah.
And the little civilization that they had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the third one with Woody Harrelson as the Colonel.
Yeah, that one's really good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did really good. They're all really good movies. There's not a single boring one that just puts you to sleep. And then you have the last one.
Yeah, we'll talk about the last one in a minute without spoiling the last one.
Yeah, but I'll try not to.
Overall, I really enjoyed these 3 movies. I watched them years ago. My rating is a little bit different. I would probably put, Dawn number 1, Rise number 2, and War number 3 for me. But they're a very, very solid trilogy.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
And I feel like that if it would have just been these three movies, along with the original Planet of the Apes movie, that would have been fine. Because enough time, like between the ending of war to, the late 1960s Planet of the Apes movie with Charlton Heston, I think that these four films would connect together rather nicely.
Mm-hmm.
But they decided to start maybe a new trilogy of Apes films with Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and we went to go watch it last night. So yeah, we went on a little date, went to the movies, and we stopped by the food trucks. She had some pizza, I had a beef kebab wrap, and we had a whole bunch of flies hanging out of us at the food trucks. That was great. I think they followed us home. But yeah. So when it comes to Kingdom, overall I felt like it was okay. It definitely had its moments. It looks really good.
Yeah.
I do like the newer apes that are introduced in Kingdom. The protagonist and the antagonist as well. I would say that, was it a necessary movie?
I would say no.
No. But it wasn't bad either. I would probably put it in, if we're just judging these newer movies, I'd probably put it in fourth place.
Yeah, it's easily the worst one of the four.
Yeah, it's not bad, but it's not up to the same level.
It's like the same thing with me and Rise. It's like, out of all of them, you have to put the worst one somewhere.
Yeah.
But they're not bad. It's just that if I have to rank them, it's like, this is the worst movie, but when you see it, it's just not that bad.
Yeah.
It's just that you have to place it somewhere, so.
Yeah, I agree. But I do think that there is potential. I haven't had a chance to look at how good or bad it did in the box office, so I'll look at that in a second.
Yeah, quick Google search wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, I'll do it real quick while we're chatting. But I think that I think mostly the same team that was behind Rise, Dawn, and War are also behind Kingdom. And if that's the case, then there's a very real possibility that in the future, we're going to look back fondly on Kingdom and the next two ape films and say, hey, that was a pretty good trilogy as well. So it sets up the groundwork for potentially the next two movies if there's two more movies. Or it could end up like Force Awakens.
Yeah.
Where it's kind of well received and there's hopes that the trilogy to come is going to be good, but then we get Last of the Jedi and then Rise of Palpatine. Rise of Rey Palpatine Skywalker.
Somehow Caesar returned.
Yeah.
And
okay, so
it could happen.
It could happen, but I feel like that the team behind these Planet of the Apes films have a better, I guess, vision than what Disney Lucasfilm had. All right, so apparently in the U.S., it grossed $130 million, and 175 million in other territories. Worldwide, $305 million. But that also depends on its budget. So, was it a blockbuster? So the budget was $160 million allegedly. So I guess it made
decent money.
Yeah, it made decent money. Not exactly double the amount. But
I mean, it's still a feeder. It could make more.
Yeah, I mean, they could probably do a sequel, but there is also a possibility that maybe the budget might be a little tighter for the next movie.
It really depends on what they do. That's the thing.
But a lot of the budget is going towards like the special effects, because I mean they don't really have any big name actors. I mean they had William Macy in the movie.
Well, that's great. I have no clue who that is.
He was in Jurassic Park 3.
Who?
Remember he played the father?
Oh, him?
He's been in other stuff too.
I don't look. If I see their face, I remember them. I don't remember his face.
Okay. Well, he's older now. He had the beard.
Oh.
Without spoiling it any further. So what did you think of? Without spoiling it, what did you think of the Noah, the main protagonist of the Kingdom?
He's all right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he's amazing or anything. I would just say he's okay.
Yeah.
I definitely prefer Caesar.
Yeah, I think I do like Caesar more.
We have 3 movies with him, to be fair.
True.
But, like, it's just Noah. I guess it's because I'm comparing it to Caesar.
Yeah.
But if you put Noah on his own, on, like, pedestal, he's alright. He's not the most boring guy ever.
Yeah. I think he has potential if, once again, the team behind these movies actually gives us a good story going forward and good characters and a good conclusion by the third movie of this Kingdom Trilogy.
Yeah.
If there's a trilogy, I feel like he could be almost up there with Caesar. I do like the fact that they make him different than Caesar.
True.
So that I think that's important. And, there's definitely things I like about him. I like how smart he is. He does find himself in situations and problems, and then he finds ways to
solve them.
Yeah. So he's definitely really smart.
Yeah, he is very smart.
And I think he's going to be a really good character by the time it's said and done.
I really wonder what they're going to do with him on the second film, because the second film is like a make or break.
Yeah.
Because they could pull like a sequel trilogy.
Yeah.
Where they just take like Finn and Rey and they just fuck him over on the second movie, and the third movie is like, what the hell?
Yeah, I hope that's not the case.
So they cannot mess him up in this second movie.
Yeah.
If they make one.
Yeah. So what did you think about the orangutan? Raka?
Raka. Yeah. Yeah, he's a really good character.
Yeah, I liked Raka.
Yeah.
Now
he's easily the best part of the movie.
Okay, so this is not technically spoilers because they're in the posters.
Yeah.
So you see Noah, you see Raka, then you see the female character, the human, May. So we learn more about May in the movie, but yeah, I really did like Raka.
Yeah, he was the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they were an interesting dynamic, Noah and Raka, whenever they come across each other's paths.
Right.
I think May was probably the least liked of the new characters.
The least favorite part of the movie.
Yeah. I mean, she wasn't bad. It's just, I hope they do, if she's going to be featured in the next movies along with Noah, I hope that, we get a bit more character development from her. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. What do you think about the main antagonist, Proximus?
He's all right. He's cool. That's all about it. I'm gonna say he's just okay. He's okay to me.
Yeah, he definitely has a cult of personality persona to him.
Yeah.
Like, of course, you've probably seen the trailers where he's with his crown. He's like, "What a wonderful day!"
I didn't see any trailers for this movie.
Well, I did. I think he's a really good antagonist. I don't think he's as good as Koba.
Yeah.
I think Koba's a way better antagonist.
Do you think he's like the best antagonist?
Huh?
Do you think he's like the best antagonist? Because basically in the first movie, it's just the humans.
The humans are the antagonists.
Yeah, then the second one is Koba, and then the third one is just the humans again.
Yeah, it's the humans again in the third one. I like Koba because we get introduced to him in the first movie, and you can kind of sympathize with Koba because of how he was poorly treated by humans. Just like how poorly treated my cat is as he meows in the background.
Poor turting.
So Koba obviously has a deep hatred for humans for what they did to him.
Mm-hmm.
And it's understandable why Koba feels the way he does. But his hatred gets the better of him in Dawn. That's all I'm going to say about that one. With Proximus, we don't really get his backstory too much. He just ends up, creating his own, kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, his own kingdom. And I don't want to say anything else.
Yeah, just leave it at that because, see, it's hard to talk about the movie without spoiling it.
Yeah.
So we're just going to leave it at that. We're just going to say, hey, it's a pretty good movie. Go watch it.
Yeah. I mean, if you enjoyed the, Rise, Dawn, and War, if you love that trilogy, and you just want to go see what they've, been up to since, the time of Caesar.
Yeah.
Generations later.
Like an epilogue.
Yeah, then go watch Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, or just wait for it to be on Disney Plus sooner or later.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't a bad movie. We've seen way worse.
It was good.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm hoping that in hindsight, we look in the future, if we do get 2 more movies in this franchise, that the next 2 movies are really amazing as well. And we look fondly back at the Kingdom trilogy, just like with the Caesar trilogy. And hopefully they all connect with the original Planet of the Apes movie. The rest of the Planet of the Apes movies, all the ones from the 70s, I would probably avoid those. And the Tim Burton remake. Oh yeah, we watched Cody of Alternate History Hub and Pointless Hub. He did.
Pointless Hub, yeah.
Yeah, he did a video about the Tim Burton reboot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an interesting movie.
I love his edits. He always makes the videos funny.
Yeah. But yeah, I do remember watching the reboot Planet of the Apes film in theaters, and yeah, I got that feeling that Marky Mark and Helen Bonham Carter's ape were having a little thing on the side. Like, okay, this is some weird stuff, which unfortunately would be acceptable now, I guess, with all the weird stuff that you tell me about people are into.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see them, people nowadays, like shipping Marky Mark's character and Helena Bonham Carter's Ape and the Tim Burton.
Hey, people love that shit. People love their furry girls.
Yeah, and
like,
yeah.
have you noticed?
Yeah,
it's just everywhere. You see people simping over Roxy, Luna,
yeah,
Crystal, Renamon, all these characters.
Maybe this is where it started. It started with Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes reboot.
Well, it started before that because isn't like Star Fox from the 90s or something?
I don't remember people simping over Fox McCloud though, or the frog, or the rabbit.
I think people did. It's just that you had the internet now.
I just thought it was cool to be in the Arc Wings fighting whoever we were fighting. That was the cool part to me. Not simping over digital 3D.
Oh, people simp over anything. You and Miss Pac-Man.
That's sad. That's where society is now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about some other stuff. Oh yeah, I think we mentioned Star Wars a moment ago. I did give you my opinion about Star Wars Tales of the Empire. I did a review about it. And I guess, Riley, do you have anything to say about Star Wars Tales of the Empire?
The only thing I'm going to say if I didn't watch it and I wouldn't have missed anything.
I think most people probably would feel the same way.
It just felt boring.
Yeah.
It was boring. Like, I didn't learn anything about any character I care about. I mean, I know GB simped over Barris, but...
Lies.
No, he's a simper.
That's a lie.
This man loves his Barris.
Whatever.
But then she became like...
Spoiler.
Yeah, spoiler stuff. I can't say spoiler. What can I say spoiler? You know what? No. I'm just going to say the show is boring. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. I didn't miss anything.
Yeah,
if I didn't watch it.
Yeah, like the Morgan Elsbeth stuff is filler. And I as I mentioned in my video on my other channel, the story direction they went with Barris was kind of against what I thought they were going to do with it, but whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's move on to some other shows we watched. We finally finished Justice League and Justice League Unlimited. So, looking back at Superman, Justice League Unlimited, Riley, what's your opinion about those shows?
Unlimited's way better. And I definitely like the characters, all of them.
Yeah.
Even on the first season. on the first series.
Yeah.
But I definitely like what they did in Unlimited with all of them.
Yeah.
Way better. And you get to see more of them show up, which is great. Because you get to see if these unknown heroes or not as popular heroes.
The lesser known ones, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Everything's pretty good. The animation's good. The characters are pretty good. No one's really boring. Overall, pretty good show.
Plus, you like the Justice League Unlimited theme.
Oh, the theme is really good. It's like action-packed rock theme.
Yeah, it slaps.
It's actually really good.
Yeah, the Justice League theme is just more like stoic.
Yeah, it's like heroic, but...
Yeah, but the Justice League Unlimited theme just rocks.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, and then the Superman theme is pretty much what you would expect from Superman.
What?
You know, da-da-da, da-da-da.
Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah.
I would say the Batman animated theme is still my favorite, so... Of all of the themes.
Right.
But, yeah, I mean, I feel like it's going to be a long time before we ever get another universe like that with the DC animated universe.
Yeah.
And, I mean, there's still more that you could watch if you ever decide to, like Batman Beyond, which was really good. I don't know if you ever want to go back and watch Batman the Animated Series. Nah.
I want to watch Brave and Bold.
No.
That's the best one.
No.
Yes.
We're not.
Why? It's the best one.
I don't like it.
Have you seen it?
I don't want to see it. It's not my kind of Batman.
Wow.
It's too over the top and cheesy for Batman. I don't like it. There's certain characters in the DC universe that can be cheesy and... Like Flash.
Batman's one of them.
No, Batman's not. Batman has funny jokes every now and then and some dry humor or sarcasm, but that's it.
Wow. You're just a hater.
I'm not a hater. I'm just a traditional Batman enjoyer.
Hater.
No.
Anyways.
But overall, I mean, I'm glad that you enjoyed watching Superman and Justice League, and especially Justice League Unlimited.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that they actually took the opportunity to feature some of the lesser-known characters, even if they're like just in like one episode or you see them in the background. You never know; it may have made more people interested in those characters.
Who's that guy? And then you got an episode with him.
Yeah. Now Hawk and Dove still suck, but
yeah, there were some characters that still were kind of ass.
Yeah, they were.
But overall, most of the ones that they did show, they were okay.
Yeah.
Or good.
Yeah. And as promised, I kept my word. And we wrapped it up this morning. I said that if Riley watched Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, we'd go back and we'd continue with Total Drama Season 1 and 2.
But before we watched Justice League, GB did see like 5 episodes of Total Drama.
Yeah.
But then he said he hated it.
Yeah, I don't know why I got so salty about it. I guess
because Justin got eliminated instead of Heather.
Yeah, and looking back, I find it silly that I got so salty about that.
I think you know what?
What?
I think you were just like, I don't want to watch the show. I just want to watch Justice League. And then you just kind of
that's not it. I guess I was just expecting too much from the show, and that's my mistake because I should have known better and realized that in season 1, Heather's meant to be the antagonist, and she's not a very good antagonist if you don't keep her around.
Right.
And like they did flesh out Justin's character a bit more in season 2. But at the end of the day, I guess in the grand scheme of things, I was okay with the way it ended up in season 1. I do still think season 1's better than season 2 because there's some things that they did in season 2 that were kind of meh.
Meh.
But I mean, there were some things I liked about season 2. But overall, I am happy to have kept my word, and I'm also happy to be officially done with Total Drama because, as promised, we're not going to watch any more seasons.
Yeah.
Because you said all we had to do was watch season 1 and 2, and that was it.
Yeah. Unless you want to watch the new cast, but I doubt you want to see that.
No, thank you. I'm good.
Yeah, see, he doesn't like the show.
It had its moments, okay? But it's far from the greatest animated show I've ever watched. It's not even in my top 10.
It's not supposed to be the greatest. It's supposed to be okay.
Okay, well, I mean, as long as you accept it for what it is, just making fun of reality shows and just go into like the very extreme, then you probably at least enjoy season 1 and 2 of Total Drama.
Yeah. Season 3, all they do is go around all the world and, just do stupid challenges. And they had this stupid musical where they make you like singing time. You got to do it for the viewers.
No.
And then they start singing
We're definitely not watching season 3.
Every single episode they sing one.
Yeah, I'm glad we're passing on season 3.
It is so dumb. But then after that, I think season 4 is when they bring a new cast.
Okay.
You do get 2 new characters. You get Sierra and Alejandro in season 3, but,
guess what?
They don't win.
And guess what?
Why?
I don't care.
Yep. And then the new cast is season 4, I think. Then season 5 is All-Stars, where you get, like, both of them. Like, the new cast and the old cast, like a hybrid.
Okay.
Like the best of, basically. Okay. And then season 6 is I think it's the baby one, which Cartoon Network wanted them to do. That one no one watches.
That's stupid.
And now they have a new one. I think Total Drama something.
They have another one?
Yeah, season 7.
It's still going?
I think it's because I think it's because Cartoon Network wanted them to keep going or something. So I think somebody wanted them.
Standards are low, aren't they?
Well, when it's the best show in
why is it good shows? I mean, I guess it's good.
Well, considering the only thing that they have in Cartoon Network now probably is just Teen Titans Go over and over and over. So they probably needed something new. It's like, hey, can you make this or something? I don't know.
Talk about slop.
Well, honestly, I would just say watch 1 and 2 and that's it.
Yeah, Chef's Cooking, that's pretty much what you get.
Yeah, unless you're a hardcore fan, then I don't see you watching any of those.
Okay, so I got a question for you. So for season 1 and 2, your favorite, least favorite characters?
Favorite, I would have to say in season 1?
Yeah.
Okay, and favorite in season 1, I would easily have to say it's Gwen.
Okay.
And least favorite, Owen.
Yeah, Owen is just so freaking annoying.
It's just... Look, fart jokes, it's fine 1 or 2 times.
Yeah, but he does it all the time.
But when your whole character is just a walking fart cannon...
Farting, eating, that's pretty much Owen.
Yeah, it's annoying. And in season 2, the best character was Duncan.
Yeah, I did like Duncan in season 2.
And the worst character, I would say it's Owen still.
I would say the worst characters are Katie and Sadie. Those
they weren't in it.
I don't care. They're still the worst.
Season 2.
They were there.
Oh, in season 1 is
And so that's enough for me. Is that they were there in the sidelines. So my worst characters of Total Drama season 1, 2, Katie and Sadie. I hated those 2.
Yeah, they were annoying.
I despise them. My favorite's Izzy.
Izzy?
Crazy Izzy. E-scope.
Wow.
I like how she's like William Afton. She always comes back.
Yep.
Like, at first, she wasn't my favorite, but then, I don't know why, but I started really liking her insanity, the antics she was up to.
Yep.
But, yeah, I guess I could say, if I'm to combine both seasons, Izzy.
Izzy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people do like Izzy.
That girl, crazy.
You like Feisty. Which is weird because I thought you were going to say Gwen.
I kind of liked Gwen in the first season, not so much in the second season. I did like Tyler, but they just went...
Tyler?
No, not Tyler. The other dude. Trent. Yeah, there's so many of them, but Trent became very, very pathetic in season 2.
Yeah.
He was cool in season 1, very pathetic in season 2.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, if I had to pick one character I really like from both seasons, Izzy, and I'm going to go... Like I said, 2 characters I despised in season 1 and 2. Sadie K, because you kind of have to put them together.
All right.
So, yeah. That's how I rate them.
Right. So what do you think of Heather as an antagonist?
She was definitely a better antagonist in season 1 than in season 2. Like, she's just kind of gets...
She was neutral.
Yeah, she was kind of neutral, not as antagonistic. And eventually she... I just think that somewhere along the way, she should have started growing her hair back sooner.
Yeah.
Because I know that's a small spoiler. There's something happens in season 1 where she ends up losing her hair. But for the longest time, they show her without any hair. But within a few days, and the show's going on for weeks and weeks and weeks, like her hair she would at least have like short black hair at a certain point in the show.
Right.
Before she got booted again.
Well, yeah, in season 3, you do see her with a
ponytail. Yeah, you show me an image of her. Like, she does start growing her hair back finally. But, yeah, I'm glad I kept my word to you. And I will say there were a few moments that made me laugh a little.
See, there you go.
But, like I said, it's one of those shows I have no desire of ever going back to.
Wow. What a nerd.
Yeah, I know. So, is that everything we watch? I think so.
In TV? I think so.
Besides, we don't really count YouTube because we watch a whole bunch of different YouTube stuff.
Yep.
So, okay, I guess we'll move on to gaming. So, gaming, the new Fortnite season, Wrecked, came out.
Mm-hmm.
And I did do a video. Didn't do so well, but whatever. Fortnite Wrecked rocks. Let's just say I'm having a different opinion now, based off of what's transpired in Fortnite thanks to Epic. I knew this was going to happen. I knew they were going to try to quickly do damage control because of those that were complaining about Wrecked.
Yeah.
But I never imagined the choices they would make. Which were very, very bad. But what do you think about Fortnite Wrecked when it first launched and
when it first
what it's like
launched,
now?
I liked it. It was very fun with the whole car experience because after a while, you do get, you get shooty shoots and, you get all these power-ups and everything. It's like, okay, fine, but, it's fun to change it up every once in a while. So they added the cars this time. And, it was fun. And you learn how to counter the cars, kind of. I mean, if you're on the ground, you're kind of screwed, but at the same time, you could still do something. You could shoot at them, or you could just basically spam the boom bolt at them, which is now more powerful. But when it came out, it was okay.
Yeah.
The mythic cards were really OP because they regen health and they basically had a lot more armor as well. But basically now after the change, it's just like the cards don't regen health. Like what else? What they added with
the way they tried to counter the crying, sobbing Fortnite streamers.
The bitching, basically.
Who were getting clapped and getting stomped by everybody else because they couldn't play Mad Max, Twisted Metal, GTA Online, and Fortnite. Why?
Yeah, they decided to whine about it and I don't know if it's because of them, but it's probably the competitive side of gaming or whatever, the pros or whoever decided, the rank players or whatever.
Yeah.
And they decided, you know what, let's just nerf the cars and let's just add a throwable. And, the throwable, it would be fine if it was the EMP or whatever, which they say they'll add later, because they say we're gonna add an electric throwable, which I'm guessing is the EMP. I don't know why they couldn't add it this time, but in the meantime, they decided to put the boogie bomb of all things. And I don't know, it must be like a coding thing or something, or it's bugged, or something was going wrong with the EMPs that they couldn't do it. Like maybe it's just hard coding, but basically they just couldn't add it, and they said we're gonna add it later, and now we have to deal with the boogie bombs, which is like so freaking OP. And apparently, I kid you not, you can hold in one slot 10 of them.
10 of them?
10 of them. Not 6, not 4. You can hold 10 of them.
That's ridiculous.
And if you're fighting a squad that has 10 of them each, imagine 40 boogie bombs at you.
That's such bullshit.
And basically the thing with the boogie bombs is that, you know, they make you dance until you take damage. Which means if somebody lands a good shotgun on you and then you start shooting back, you might be down before you even kick the first shot off.
Yeah.
Especially if they're using the combat shotty or like an SMG and they just melt you. But yeah, they need to get rid of those boogie bombs fast. That it's not good. And I just say this: why couldn't they just adapt to the cars? Because I mean, yes, is it annoying when you get down by a car? But just play the way the season's meant to be played. You know, like this season is about car themes, so wrap yourself around the cars and, you know, just go with the flow. Okay, people are using cars. Okay, let me use cars. I mean, eventually you get tired of the same thing of just shooting and shooting and shooting and shooting with the same, like, different weapons. Yeah, it's different weapons, but it's like a variation of the same thing, basically. They can have, like, all these different ARs, but it's like a variation of the same thing. But, like, at least with the cars, it's like something different. We haven't had something overpowered with vehicles since, like, Season X. Since, like, the mechs. Or unless you want to count Chapter 5, Season 1, where people were just using, like, vehicles all the time to move around the map. But they really didn't kill people with them, I think.
Yeah, whenever I envisioned them, I knew they were going to do this. I knew they were going to try and rebalance things because people were complaining, and it felt like the majority of people were complaining, and, like, only a certain percentage of the rest of us actually enjoyed Fortnite Wrecked, like, vehicle wars. But I envision it doing it a little bit different, like bringing out the heavy ordnance, right? Like the RPG, stuff that explosive to help damage vehicles faster.
Yeah, bring back the rocket launcher or the anvil.
That would be one thing. But the fucking boogie bomb is so stupid. Because you could be winning the match, kicking ass, and somebody just throws a boogie bomb at you because apparently, according to you, they can carry up to 10 of those things, and then boom.
Yeah,
you're just
it's
out
annoying.
of your car, and then you get...
They'll either kill you or stealing. And it just forces this meta where literally the entire lobby is going to be carrying boogie bombs on stealing the car back and forth or killing the enemy, which is stupid. I just feel like the EMPs would have been better. Because the EMPs take a little bit of your shield.
Yeah.
But you're not out of the game yet. Literally, the boogie bomb just like, if they know how to aim, they'll kill you.
Yeah.
Like immediately. They'll get you out of the car and beam you immediately.
It is freaking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's annoying, and honestly, I hope they get rid of it. I don't know if I want to keep playing. I already did all my weeklies, and I did all my dailies and everything, and the story one. Yeah. So I don't know if I want to keep playing until they add the EMPs, because the boogie bomb, I thought they did it to you twice.
Yeah,
and they did it. I think it was to Bounty or Destiny. I don't know who was with you in the car.
It was me and Bounty.
So you two got
and we were doing good. We were kicking ass.
Yeah, and then they stole your car, and then they EMP'd you and kill you both at the same time.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah, the boogie bomb. They did it to me as well. Like they tried throwing like 2 boogie bombs, but they failed.
Yeah.
Because I evasive maneuvered them. But if I got hit with that, I would have died immediately. And it's just annoying because what they can just do is just rush you with nitro as well.
Yeah.
They can just boogie bomb you, rush you with nitro, kill you, and then take your car. Boom. And I don't know. I just feel like this season of Fortnite, it's going to be a very mixed bag. Especially if it keeps going this way, where there's no happy in between with, let's nerf the cars, let's buff the bullshit, and, it's just going to be a bullshit.
Yeah.
On who wins. Is it going to be the car community or is it going to be the normal whining, bitching community? Because honestly, I mean, we've been playing Fortnite basically since like Zero Build. Well, I used to play it before that, but I back to back. We've been playing it since like Chapter 3 Season 2, since Zero Build, and every single season, every time they add something, we just adapt to the bullshit.
Yeah.
The only time we didn't really like fully go with it, and it wasn't because of the season itself. I mean, not because of the guns itself, but because of the biome, was the jungle season.
The wilds.
Yeah, wilds. Besides that, I mean, we still adapt and we still played because, you know, it was still fun. We adapt to the bullshit, basically, which is what people should do. But when people just whine and whine, what do they want? Like, they just want shoots, and let's just have, like, SMGs and ARs and that's it. What about the other fun stuff? You know, like, the rocket launcher or, God forbid, the hammer.
I don't understand. There's better ways they could have given players on the ground, you know, a little help against vehicles with, like we were just talking about, weapons that make sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Not
like just
the fucking boogie bomb.
Yeah, the boogie bomb is so freaking OP. I hate it. Maybe back in the day when people didn't know how to play, like back in Chapter 1, Season 2. Because I did used to play that season a lot, like in Chapter 1, Season 2, Season 3, and Season 4.
Yeah.
The boogie bomb was in all those, I think, in all those seasons, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
It was like in 2018, but back in the day, people didn't know how to play like they knew how. So when you got boogie bomb, it was seen like, it's okay, well, I got boogie bombed. And it was whatever, because people weren't as tryhard, you know.
Yeah.
Now, it's like, oh, the boogie bomb's so freaking OP. It's so annoying, and it's true. It is very annoying.
It would be one thing if it didn't kick you out of the car, if you would just, the vehicle would stop or just fly off and you're just in the vehicle doing this, kind of like...
Like dancing inside the car?
Yeah. Kind of like how, you know, in GTA Online, wherever you have the radio on, your characters...
Yeah.
Like, if it was like that, that would be one thing. It would be a little annoying, but it would buy the other team a chance to do damage to your vehicle or get away. But the way the boogie bomb works is just ridiculous.
Yeah, your car just goes flying if you're going max speed.
Yeah, and you jump out and you're defenseless. You're completely defenseless.
Yeah. What they'll do is they'll either shoot at you or just leave you dancing and keep throwing boogie bombs at you while they just run to your car and steal it.
No.
Yeah, and it's just so annoying. And I still think people should have just adapted, to be honest.
I agree.
People just stop bitching and whining and just adapt to the season. Just play it because, I mean, it's not like it's gonna stay in the game forever. It's not like
it's just
like a little.
It was the theme
season.
of the season, and I feel like Epic chickened out.
I think they chickened out because they were getting a lot of backlash.
But there's a better way to balance it.
Well, they're gonna replace the boogie bombs eventually because they're gonna say, you know, they're gonna add the EMPs because they did say it. But like, I just hope that they get rid of the boogie bombs. Maybe I give them 5 days, 6 days. I don't want to play the season with the boogie bombs.
No, I don't either. I hate the boogie bombs. They're my least favorite thing in the game. I wish they were just vaulted forever. I mean, I know you had fun in OG, like boogie bombing me left and right.
Yeah.
But that's just goofing off. But I don't know. Anyways, I mean, I do feel like we went from enjoying Fortnite Wrecked for the most part to now the very real possibility where we just avoid it like the plague for the time being.
Yeah, at least until they remove the boogie bombs.
Yeah.
Another thing that's also been extremely annoying, and this is way more annoying than the cars, is the fists. I hate the fists.
Oh, yeah, the fists, yeah.
Oh, my God, they are so annoying when you have, like, 4 people flying around with fists after you get them out of the car.
Yeah.
It's like everybody has fists. And now you have this season with the cards where they're, you know, like, they're okay. And then you have the fist being the main annoyance. And then the boogie bombs. Oh, God. The bullshit level of out of the car is getting really, really high.
Yeah.
Because now you have fists and boogie bombs. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So you just... I don't know. I feel like the fists, they need to increase the charge rate more. Where you just can't spam the fist really quickly. Because, honestly, it should be like a combo.
Yeah. And
then it takes forever to recharge. Because, especially if you're playing squads against 4 people with fist.
Yeah.
You're not getting a single kill. Maybe you're getting 1 at best. But you have 3 people fisting you? Mm-mm.
Oh, God. That did not sound right.
No. That was the point. That's what I was going for.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I still feel like the fist should be heavily nerfed. Maybe do less damage. I don't know. It's just... The fists are so annoying. Maybe increase the rarity. I don't even know if increasing the rarity would have done anything. But, yeah, I think that's enough about Wrecked.
I agree. And I am unlisting my video about it right now.
Why?
So I feel like it didn't do so well anyways, because most people on my channel don't care about Fortnite. Can't blame you. And I feel like this video is probably going to age poorly. So if you're wondering where my Fortnite Rocks video went, I unlisted it.
I don't think you should have unlisted it, to be
I
honest.
did.
Okay.
It's gone. Well, I mean, you can still watch it if you have the link to it. But
Yeah, I still think you should have kept it.
I mean, I didn't delete it. It's unlisted. So I'm going to keep it unlisted. So,
All right.
but that's how I feel about this season. It's like, yeah, I was enjoying it, but now not so much. I feel like the Boogie Bomb should have died with disco back in the 1970s. Okay, so let's talk about other games. Sea of Thieves. We've been playing Season 12 of Sea of Thieves. So what's your opinion about Sea of Thieves so far and Season 12?
It was alright. I got up. I mean, I play pretty much every once in a while now. I used to play it every day. Now I play it every once in a while.
Okay.
I just got bored of it.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, what they could add to make me go back to it, but I just kind of got bored of it. And I don't know. Last time I played with it, I was literally just given the excuse of, like, I'm not gonna lie with this, I was given the excuse of I want to go take a shower.
Yeah.
When in reality, I really wanted to do was leave.
Okay.
I just didn't want to play.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
I got bored of it. I don't know why. It's not a bad game. It's just that I have all this gold. I have everything I want.
Yeah.
I know there's still Pirate Legend to get, but I just don't care. I mean, the Pirate Legend stuff better be fucking worth it, because Jesus Christ, it takes forever to level up something.
I think the issue is if we were focused on the merchants, it would be faster.
But it's so boring.
The Reaper takes longer to get to level 50 than
I know, but I'm already almost there. I'm on level 37.
Yeah.
Out of 50. And, like, it's so boring because literally, I have this huge treasure fill in my boat. And I kid you not, I go from level 37 to level 37. Yeah. I didn't even level up a single level, and we had Reaper chests as well. Yeah. I could, and books, and emissary flags, and I could still not get a level up.
Yeah, it's...
And we were level 4 Reapers. We should get, like, reputation to the max. I mean, level 5 is the max one, but you should still get something, and you're getting shafted on.
Yeah, it is taking a quick minute to rank up.
And I think that's my biggest problem, me being impatient. But I don't know. It's like, how many times can you do the same thing over and over and over again before you get to the thing? And then you're like, okay, well, I don't want to play anymore.
But you do like the casual aspect of it.
Yeah.
Because you were even telling me, a couple nights ago, that you've decided when it comes to Sea of Thieves, it's going to be your quote-unquote casual game because you get a little too competitive in every other game you play.
Every single game I play to win because I hate losing. I'm not...
Most people do.
I know, but look, I want to play to win. That's just me. I've always been wanting to play to win since forever. I just hate losing. I don't like losing. And every single opportunity where there's something to win, I want to win it. Okay? I just want to win. That's just me. Even if it makes me a sweaty player, I just want to win. Okay. But, I adapt to the bullshit. If there's something to win, I want to win it. I don't care how you win it. If there's something in the game, it's fair game. All right. Okay? It's just how it goes. But I just like winning. And when it comes to a chill game, I don't have any chill game. Every single game I play to win because I like winning. That's how I have fun. I have fun winning. And, I don't have any chill games, so I guess I gotta put one on the list, so I guess that's Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing, though. I think in the long run, it's gonna be good because, you're usually, playing it with Bounty and me, and we make a pretty decent Reaper team whenever we're out reaping. So, yeah. And, we don't just reap. We go and we do regular missions, and we just sell our stuff to the Reapers just to get a little XP. Yeah. But... I mean, that's the thing I like about Sea of Thieves is almost every time you jump into the game, there's always something different that might happen because of the random events and because of the high seas being populated by other players, and that's always making it interesting and sometimes even unique. And you can have moments where it's just chill, where you're relaxing, and all of a sudden, it's like the other night, we got attacked by a kraken and then a megalodon and then a skelly ship.
Oh, yeah, that did happen back to back. It was amazing.
It was amazing. And then I think we went after a couple player ships, too, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it was before that.
Yeah, before that. So yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of variety to Sea of Thieves, and I feel like the quality of life stuff they did in season 12 is really good. Like the with the harpoon line, able to walk on the harpoon line, that makes it easier to get off the boat and back on the boat from the islands. I like that. You really like the throwing knives.
Yeah.
The double barrel gun.
It's a pea shooter.
Yeah, it sucks. But overall, I mean, I've been enjoying my time back in Sea of Thieves, and I'm very happy with how far the game has come since Rare started the game years ago when I first played it, and then I took a very long break from it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still enjoying it. But I'm at the point too where I don't want to play it all the time because that Reaper faction just takes a while to get to level 50, and since we already got Order of Souls and the Gold Hoarders way over level 50, we need a third one for Reapers, and I guess none of us really want to be bothered with the merchants.
It's boring.
Yeah.
If I want to play Errand Boy, I'll play Red Dead Online.
Yeah. But yeah, eventually we'll get Pirate Legend. It's just going to be one of these slow grind things, and it's just whenever we want to jump in and just play it and enjoy it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the next season. They're going to add Flameheart's Man of War. That's going to be cool. Mm-hmm. So that would be pretty sweet. Us come up like you, me, Bounty, and somebody else on a galleon.
Hooray.
And taking the Flameheart. That might be fun. That'd be kind of cool. I'm looking forward to that. That's like a few months away though.
Yeah, season 13.
Yeah.
Season 12 literally started like a month ago.
We already maxed out the Plunder Pass.
Yeah, we were quick about that.
It's pretty easy to do.
All you got to do is play the game.
Yeah, it's way easier than the Battle Pass. But let's see, what else have you been playing? Overwatch 2. How's that going?
Well, 50-50.
50-50?
I finished the pass already, like a long time ago. It's just the literally I finally made it to platinum. I know that's not much. It's plat. But I've been stuck in gold for the longest time because I mean, usually I play support, right? So I do low deaths. Basically, most of my deaths is just like 5, maybe 3 to 5 deaths per game.
Okay.
If I have a bad game, maybe 8 or 9. But yeah, that's most of me. Then I have huge high healing, at least 10k plus every single time, and usually I have maybe 14 to 15 eliminations with maybe 5k damage or something. Yeah. Semi decent, performance, right? And then you have my other teammates which have 12 deaths and 5 kills, or they have 3k healing with 8k DPS and 14 deaths, and then or something like that. It's just I can't do anything because no amount of semi decent performance can carry stupidity. And yesterday it was just like that. I got 8 losses. I wasn't planned. Finally made it to plan. I was celebrating, and then I played with Bounty and we got an 8 loss streak, and I go back to gold 2.
That sucks.
Yeah. So everything that I earned just out the window, shitter.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't do anything. I kept doing because that's the best way to do support. It's counter picking basically, high heals and low deaths. If you can do that, then sure, apply damage if you can, which I can do. But that's basically just what it is, just counter picking, high heals and low deaths. If you can do that, then you should be good to go, and always support your team. But sometimes no amount of support can save stupidity.
Yeah. And
you have this Winston, diving us, right? So I go Brig, because it's semi-heals. Because Winston is all about jumping onto the back line, killing the teams on the back, and then jumping back. Yeah. That's what Winston does. So I go Brig, so I can inspire, so I can heal people around me. But they don't go Reaper, they go Ashe and Soldier. It's the most diveable heroes. It's they're playing dive, so let me go a hero that can be easily dived into. And that's what they did. So, and you'd be huh?
Yeah, I'm just sitting here.
Yeah. But basically, because because these are long range characters, right? Or mid range characters. So when you have a character that's on your face, why would you pick a long range character? That's me using a sniper in freaking Battlefield or a game that requires really hard aiming. and then just using it as a point blank range weapon.
Yeah.
Like, unless you shove the rifle up their face, fine. But, you know, people don't do that in that game.
Yeah.
So, yay. So they don't go Reaper, they don't go Torbjorn with the shotgun mode, or I don't know, any long... They don't go Bastion with the minigun turret. They don't do anything. Yeah. They just stand there and get dived on, and no matter how much healing I do, it just... You can't heal stupidity.
Yeah.
And that's my biggest problem. I kept running into that yesterday over and over and over. And before that, like before that 8 loss streak, I had like at least like a huge 12-game win streak playing Kiri. Because I don't only play like one support. I play all the supports. Okay. I play all of them. Every single one in the roster, I played all of them. Because you never know when a teammate might need that character. They could be like, hey, can you play this character? Hey, can you play that character? And I'll switch. You know, I'll help them out if I have to. Hey, can you play Mercy? We need this. We need damage boost. Can you play this? I need Ana so we can anti-heal the hog or something. You know, if you need a character, I can pick it because I know how to play them.
Yeah.
Or at least semi-decently, you know. I cannot play one character. If I play one character, I'll get bored. So I force myself to play all of them. So if I ever get bored of one character, I can also play another character, you know. And that's what I do. I just play all the characters because not only does it help the team, but it also keeps things interesting for me. It's a win-win.
Yeah.
But I was winning, and then I just went on an 8 loss streak. I don't know if it was my teammates, hands down. I would say I would blame myself. Usually if I did something wrong, and I would call it, like if I have like huge deaths or low healing, I'll be like, yeah, I did awful that game, and it was my fault. But like when you go like, you know, 18 and like 25, like last time, like no amount of healing and no amount of positioning or damage boosting or anything I could do is going to help you.
Yeah.
That's just on you. Yeah, and that's it. That's me for Overwatch. It's right now I'm having fun, but when you go on that lose streak,
that sucks.
It fucking blows.
Yeah. Let's see. I guess really quick. Yeah, I'm still playing Jurassic World Evolution 2. Not as much because I've built so many parks. And also my quote-unquote Darland franchise. Mm-hmm. I had fun like doing the Darland Meg Park a few weeks ago. That was kind of cool when they added the Megalodon to Jurassic World Evolution 2. And then we did another Darland over the past weekend, Darland Northwest. And speaking of, we're not in the Northwest, we're in Canada, in case y'all were wondering. Where we were flying around in Flight Sim. But yeah, it's just after a while you just kind of run out of ideas for parks. But I'm still probably going to keep doing my Darland series, like maybe like once a month, because people seem to enjoy that. It's a cool build-in chill stream I do on my other channel. And something that Riley's been, well, kind of doing, not as much, but you kind of dabbled into a little DS gaming.
Yeah, because nostalgia.
Nostalgia bait.
It kicked in. I don't know why. I was just, sometimes your brain does that to you.
Yeah.
It's just like you're just randomly just sitting there looking at your phone, and then your brain's like, hey, remember that game you used to play a decade ago on your DS? And it's like, oh yeah, that game, and then I just searched it up on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then I had the game, and I started playing it again.
Okay.
At least for a little bit, and then my nostalgia went away, and then I just stopped playing it.
Yeah, a short trip back.
Yeah, it's like, hey, remember that game you used to play back 2007 on your DS?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I remember. It was good times. You should go play it. Yeah, all right, I will.
Yeah, I played it. Okay, that's cool.
I played it. All right, my nostalgia boner's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just how it goes.
Yeah. And, to wrap up, speaking of going back and playing something, Skull and Bones, free week. Yeah, I was playing some Skull and Bones last night, and I just don't like it. I mean, I'll play it.
Right.
No, I'm not joking. I think it's the new faction they added. It's like these twins, these like failed twin opera singers that killed like somebody that was a rival of theirs, and now they're somehow commanding a fleet of pirates in Skull and Bones, and their ships are super aggro, and it's annoying as hell. Like Bounty and I were just trying to do stuff, and their ships kept attacking us, and we destroy their ships, and more of the ships would show up, and they have fucking torpedoes in a game that's supposed to be set in the golden age of piracy before torpedoes were a thing. And that's one of my least favorite things weapon-wise about the game is the damn torpedoes.
Weapon inaccuracy.
Damn the torpedoes! So, yeah, I mean, I'll probably play a little bit more like off stream of Skull and Bones, I don't feel the motivation to buy it, even if it's discounted $35 US. Especially with season 2. I didn't bother with season 1 because I'm not going to buy it. But I didn't really hear it was anything special either. But we did go find the game's Megalodon, and that was kind of a cool fight. It took us a quick minute to beat the Megalodon in Skull and Bones, and we also took on a big pirate ship or something. I don't know if it was a major pirate ship, but it was like a pretty tough pirate that we went up against. But we managed to beat that one as well. A lot of it was just sailing around. It actually made us kind of miss Sea of Thieves, because Sea of Thieves is a much better looking game.
Yeah, and better playing.
And speaking of pirates, I do have a pirate poll up on my other channel. So let me know, what's your favorite pirate game of all time? It's over there on the community tab of my main channel.
Yay!
And I believe that's about it for the vlog this week. Is there anything else?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so that's it for the May 2024 vlog. Sadly, we really didn't do too much besides the usual running errands.
And watching shows.
Yeah, watching shows. And our date night the other night when we went to the theater to watch Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
An okay film. But coming up in June, not much else.
Not much as the same old, and heat.
Yeah, and heat. It's only going to get hotter, more miserable, and more reason to stay inside. So
yeah.
I'm not exactly looking forward to the summer. I still don't know why I live here in the South.
Get your AC on.
The AC's already on.
Get it more on.
But hopefully we survive the summer and we make it to October. Hopefully.
Right.
That's my plan. I mean, I was kind of looking forward to the quote-unquote big summer update in GT Online. Mm-hmm. Allegedly, it was going to come in early June, but it looks like it might not be coming in June. Maybe July or late June, I guess.
I still don't care.
I know you don't care.
They could have whatever. If it's going to get orbital cannoned, I don't care.
Yeah. I mean, wouldn't it be cool, though, if the next update actually did that and they said, hey, we're vaulting the orb cannon and refunding everybody that bought the orb cannon?
Yeah, because they could have whatever jet they want. They could have any anti-bullshit, but if the orbital cannon's still in the game,
yeah,
I don't want to play it. Because every single time that just happens to me. I get in a fight, somebody leaves, gets on the facility, orbs, and then leaves the session, and they come back. Or another person, I just fight them, they go to the orb, they leave.
I would say, if they did that, if they got rid of the orb cannon, 99% of the community would be happy with that.
Yeah.
There'd be that really teeny tiny, insignificant pond scum percentage that would cry about it. Yeah. And guess what? The rest of us don't give a shit. You can take your orb spamming, your orb spamming orb cannon, and we'll just throw you all into the sun where you belong, or a black hole. You know, that's how I feel about the orb cannon.
Right.
But yeah, anyways, it's gonna get hot. It's gonna get miserable, and yay for the summer.
Yeah.
There's things I like about the summer, but there's also things I don't. But hey, for everybody out of school this summer, good for you. I mean, that's one of the things I was excited about when I was a kid. I think that's the only reason why I like the summer, because it reminds me of those 2 months I got to be free.
Right.
But
that's the best part.
That was the best part. But anyways, let us know what you're planning for summer. Below in the comment section. And hopefully we'll be back in a month from now for the June 2024 vlog.
Bye-bye.